Welcome to this week's episode of A Latte's Vision. Let's get right into it. So tonight on Smackdown, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship is scheduled, which I will be live streaming, by the way. Come join 6:50 p.m. Central Time. We're going to do a watch party and have some fun. But sources indicate to Body Slam that discussions began regarding Orton versus Rhodes around the beginning of February to shake things up for WrestleMania season and give a payoff to the teases over the past few years. Rhodes and McIntyre didn't officially find out about the change until last week. The current plan looks to be Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. McIntyre is set to begin filming for Highlander immediately after WrestleMania. And it's also reported that they're running Cody versus Randy, which, here's the thing, I'm so conflicted about this match because if you look at Drew McIntyre, say Drew McIntyre wins, Drew McIntyre, that means we won't get Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania, which if they've been hinting at for like 2 years. And I want to see Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton so bad. But Drew McIntyre is such an amazing champion, and seeing Cody head into WrestleMania as the champion again wouldn't be very fun. It would be formulaic yet again. Drew McIntyre is a fun, exciting option, but he doesn't give the best match available in Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I absolutely love and adore Drew McIntyre and what he's doing, but I want to see Cody versus Randy so bad, and if they don't pay it off here, I'm afraid they're never going to pay it off. And overall, I hate Cody Rhodes, so at the same time, I just don't want him to win. It's so conflicting, I have so many feelings about it. Hashtag #WeWantDrew is trending on Twitter, at least as I'm recording this, but let me know what you think. Let me know who you want to win. Let me know who you think the right decision to win is. And the thing is, I don't know if Drew should go into WrestleMania as champion because he's leaving to film a movie right after. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think, though. We got some news about the NFL, lots of releases, a couple trades. The Patriots are set to release wide receiver Stefon Diggs after the start of the league year. The Vikings legend, Mr. Minneapolis Miracle. I don't understand why. Yes, he didn't have the best stats last year, just barely over 1,000 yards, but I mean, they don't have a receiver better than him, so who is Drake making to throw the ball to? I mean, if he rejoins the Vikings, you know, 3 deep, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Stefon Diggs, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would necessarily turn that down if we can get him at a very cheap price. We'll come back to the NFL news in just a minute. But what if Dominic Mysterio goes on a brutal losing streak and slowly convinces himself it's because Danhausen cursed him? He spirals, starts blaming everything on the curse, and eventually has to humble himself and beg Danhausen to lift it so he can start winning again. I actually really like the sound of this idea. It could be a great way to turn Dom babyface, and in case you don't know, on the latest episode of Monday Night Raw, Danhausen cursed Dominic Mysterio, and he ended up losing the Intercontinental title to Penta later that night, so it obviously works. But this could be a great way to turn Dom babyface. I don't know if they necessarily want to do that, especially heading into WrestleMania, with presumably having a program with Finn Balor. But I don't know. I think this would be a really fun idea, and I can't wait. I swear, if Drew... Okay, this week on SmackDown, tonight, what if Drew McIntyre gets cursed by Danhausen? I know it's over. If Drew McIntyre gets cursed, it's over. 100%. Roman Reigns' cousin Zilla Fatu has claimed he's going to quote-unquote slap CM Punk when he sees him due to his comments on Raw. I can't wait for Zilla Fatu to debut in the WWE. In case you don't know, CM Punk said he was going to bury Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. He won't be alone anymore because he'll be buried right next to his dad. So that's the comments he's referring to. I would love to see a program between Zilla Fatu and CM Punk. I think that would be cool. JDs and gentlemen, it is time to celebrate. Get the champagne, get the root beers, get Stone Cold Steve Austin in here, and smash those beers on your head, because Road Dogg is no longer a part of SmackDown Creative or WWE Creative all. Yeah! He's been managing, booking SmackDown for a long time, and he's always been bad. So, thank God. Back to some NFL news. Wide receiver DJ Moore has been traded to the Bills. The Bears have traded away their one and only good receiver. So now Caleb Williams, well, he's getting his ass pounced on by big black men. He's not even going to have a receiver to throw to. So this is fantastic news for Vikings fans. And this is honestly much needed for the Bills. I mean, the Bills have what? Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir. Those are their top receivers. I mean, you're not getting into the Super Bowl with those as your receivers. So I think this was definitely a win for the Bills. Another trade, Chiefs cornerback Trent McDuffie is being traded to the Rams in exchange for the Rams' first-round pick, fifth-round pick, and sixth-round pick, and a 2027 third-round pick. The Rams seem to just love trading away their first-round picks, but with a lockdown corner like Trent McDuffie, who's 25 years old, I think they have a real shot at making the Super Bowl. They made it to the NFC Championship this year. I think this trade was honestly a win for both teams. I mean, trading for a 25-year-old superstar corner can't really be a loss. This is insane. The man who retired John Cena, allegedly, retired AJ Styles, and retired Goldberg, WWE doesn't even know what he's going to do for WrestleMania. That is sad. The current three options are Obafemi, Rey Mysterio, and Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see I don't want to see Obafemi versus Gunther this early. I think Oba should be the one to finally end Gunther's undefeated streak. I don't want to see this early because you don't want Gunther to lose, and you don't want Obafemi to lose, because he is the fastest rising star in the business right now, alongside Trick Williams. Rey Mysterio wouldn't be a bad option, but I don't know if he's ready to hang it up yet. I mean, Rey Mysterio is over 50, and he is moving like he's 25 in his prime. And Brock Lesnar, I don't want to see Brock retire this like at WrestleMania. I think SummerSlam is just way better. I mean, it's picture perfect. I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess if I had to pick one of these three, I would pick Rey Mysterio. The Cardinals have released quarterback Kyler Murray. You know, why not join the Vikings? I mean, Kyler Murray grew up a Vikings fan. He is very similar to JJ McCarthy. Obviously, competition needs to be brought in for JJ McCarthy this offseason, and I think that Kyler Murray would be a great option, because you need two quarterbacks that you can insert into the offense and not have to change the playbook. Like, if you bring in Kirk Cousins, he's a pocket passer. He's not scrambling. With JJ McCarthy, you can do things like RPOs, read options. You can't do that with Kirk Cousins. But with Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy, you can do all the same stuff. I would love to see Kyler Murray be the quarterback competition this offseason. Let me know what you think, though. NXT Vengance Day is tomorrow, and it's shaping up to be a great PLE. There are a lot of great matches on this card and a couple title matches. The full match card consists of Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints for the NXT Championship, Jada Parker and Blake Monroe in a street fight, Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice in an NXT Underground match, which sounds incredible, Tony D'Angelo versus Dion Lennox, and Izzy Dame versus Tatum Paxley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited for this PLE, and I can't wait to watch it. And it's also said to be the last NXT PLE on Peacock. Saturday night's main events will still be on there, but no more PLEs, NXT or main roster. Per Body Slam Plus, WrestleMania 42 is set to feature at least 14 matches across the 2 nights. With the earlier start time recently announced, the card could reach as many as 16 matches this year. That would be fucking awesome. Please do this. Consistently, over and over, we have been screwed out of our money and ticket prices and paying for streaming apps for PLEs. We have constantly been butt-fucked. This would finally be giving the fans the bang for their buck. This would be giving them what they deserve. I really hope it just doesn't feel thrown together, though. I would love a quality 16-match WrestleMania card. That would be incredible. One of the Demandhausens has been completed. Danhausen got his Triple H pointing picture as he should. However, we still have 3 other ones to complete, like getting him a blimp, a Hall of Fame induction, and his own camera crew. I fully expect Danhausen to pull up to Raw or SmackDown or whatever in a blimp next time he shows up. And if he doesn't, I'm going to be massively disappointed, and we need to start a riot. Next week's Raw must be sponsored by Arby's, because oh boy does it have the meats. Obafemi versus Rusev this coming Monday. This match is about to slap. I cannot wait for this match. I'm going to absolutely love this match. 2 big meaty men slapping each other's meat. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and this gives me hope that they are not going to do this at WrestleMania, and hopefully we get Oba versus Brock at WrestleMania, which is the right match and the correct decision. It's the right decision. Please do it. Doing a double turn between Sami Zayn and Worldwide Willie Trick Williams is being considered in WWE. Do not do this. Please turn Sami Zayn heel, but do not turn Trick babyface. Trick Williams is the best when he is a heel. He is the cool, charismatic heel that everybody loves. They just can't help but cheer for him. However, Sami Zayn is a heel. I like the sound of that. He absolutely needs a fresh character change. He has been becoming more aggressive in recent weeks, and everybody has been hoping and praying that it's leading to a heel turn, and I think we might be getting that, and I would absolutely love that. RFK Jr. has announced that WWE has officially signed his niece, Boston College softball player Zoe Hine. This is interesting. I've never heard of her, probably because I don't watch softball or college softball, but don't know if she's going to debut on NXT or the main roster or what, but all I can say, hopefully some of his dumbassery, if you will, did not rub off on her. Let's go over tonight's SmackDown. Again, I'll be live streaming it tonight at 6:50 p.m. Central. We got Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Randy Orton is advertised. Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley face off. Nia Jax and Lash Legend celebration. And a participants to be announced for the number 1 contenders match for the Tag Team Championships. Now, I've already talked about Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes and what I think about that. I'm excited for Jade and Rhea's face-off because this gives Jade a chance to go toe-to-toe with one of the best female superstars in the business on the mic. Jade has not been able to talk like her entire title reign. She's just been relegated to saying, "I'm that bitch," throwing the mic and then leaving. And I think everybody knows Jade Cargill can do much more than that. So I am very excited. This gives Jade Cargill a huge opportunity. Speaking of Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill, Rio has officially temporarily broken up. Rhea is going over to SmackDown for the road to WrestleMania, the build-up to WrestleMania, to build her feud with Jade Cargill. Io probably going to start something with the Kabuki Warriors. I would love to see them reunite and potentially have a match at SummerSlam after they do break up. Let's wrap it up with potentially the best promo of the year so far. Roman Reigns and CM Punk had yet another promo on the March 2nd episode of WWE Monday Night Raw. And at this point, the series is tied 1-1. Roman Reigns won the first promo battle. CM Punk won this one, ending it with the line, "I'm going to bury you next to your father." And I feel bad for poor Larry because Larry's next on Roman Reigns' list. If we just keep getting incredible promos like this every week in the build-up to WrestleMania, that would honestly be incredible. These are two of the best in the business on the mic, and if you just let them cook every week, it's going to be a thing of beauty. That's going to do it for this video, though. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought on any of the topics I talked about. Thank you so much for watching. Check out another video on the screen if you want. Like and subscribe if you want. And